Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. You're watching EmoNews every moment online. In the headlines, rising artist Colton T drops new Afro-Caribbean single, Niger. The World Creole Music Festival weekly conference took place today. SMA Reunion 2025 made donations to the alma mater. OECS unveils billboards in Grenada promoting free movement. Financing secured for Castri's Grosile Highway expansion. And Venezuelan opposition leader Macondo calls for US support against Maduro. These stories and more coming up next.
World Creole Music Festival, are you ready?
Dominica, I love you guys. I love you guys. Give me so. Sing for me. 1, 2. She want that She like that good. She get like she like that she want it.
Let's go!
Welcome back, everyone. I'm your presenter, Rick Francis, and this is a news broadcast for the 16th of October, 2025. Kicking things off this evening, rising artist Colton T drops new Afro-Caribbean single, Niger. Emerging Caribbean artist Colton T has released his vibrant new single, Niger, a lively fusion of Afrobeat grooves and Caribbean rhythm that's already making waves online. Shot in Dallas by Anthony Farrell, the music video features model and Rolling Stone Africa co-host Chiamaka, with behind-the-scenes footage by Evan Jones, capturing the creative process. Produced by ICM Records and co-written with Kirk Blackmore, Niger blends smooth island vibes with infectious Afrobeat percussion. A viral dance clip has already sparked multiple challenges across social media. The single sets the stage for Colton T's upcoming 5-track EP, Ambience, expected in early 2026. With its soulful energy and rhythmic unity, Niger celebrates the connection between Caribbean and African songs. Niger is available on all major streaming platforms from Monday, October 15, 2025. Let's take a listen of the single.
You alone, you. Everything for you, my body for you. You alone, you. Millions for you. Cause girl, you deserve it. My girl, you is a diamond. Yeah, your boom so nice, and your boom so sweet. I want it every day. Yes, every day.
At the weekly World Creole Music Festival press conference, digital marketing executive Dane Daniel reaffirmed the company's commitment to the festival.
As the leading telecommunication provider on Island, Digicel is once again proud to support this vibrant celebration of music and culture for the 16th year. We at Digicel are committed to innovation and delivering exceptional services through our home internet and mobile services. That's why we are a proud silver sponsor of the World Creole Music Festival. We know that this event is more than just about music. You know, it's about shared experiences, lasting partnerships that create creative energy and comes alive when we all come together. Festival goers can look forward to exciting giveaways and exclusive deals at every night at the Digital Experience Center. Plus, our ongoing promotions, Fête Creole, where we give customers the opportunity to win tickets to the World Creole Music Festival, activate a 3-day plan of hire, sign up for digital postpaid or digital home internet for you to get a chance to win. To our visitors on the live stream, welcome, and be sure to visit our sales agents at the Douglas Charles Airport or the Roseau Ferry Terminal to get your SIM cards and your plans to stay connected throughout the seasons. As we head into the festive mode, I encourage every one of you to soak in every moment, dance like no one is watching, sing like no one is listening, and create unforgettable memories.
Also addressing the media, Mr. Colton Piper, Eastern Caribbean representative for Sunrise Airways, encouraged patrons to take advantage of Sunrise's special deals and to scan the provided QR code for a chance to win a ticket during the festive season.
Travelers can connect from across 8 Eastern Caribbean destinations. We currently serve Grenada, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Lucia, Dominica, Antigua and Barbuda, St. Kitts and Nevis, and our newest addition, St. Martin and Tortola. And watch out for a new destination soon to come on stream that will be added to the Eastern Caribbean network. To make regional travel even more accessible within the Caribbean, Sunrise Airways has been offering up to 25% discounts across our Eastern Caribbean network for travel before the end of October, subject to terms and conditions. And there's still time to take advantage of that special. You can go onto sunriseairways.net and put in the promo code SPLC25. In aviation lingo, that's Sierra Pablo Lima Charlie 25, and go ahead and book your flight. Sunrise, in addition, has dedicated part of its digital campaign to promote the World Creole Music Festival. And at the event, we will have a scan to win activation. So I want you to look out for the Sunrise booth and the ladies in orange tees, and participate by scanning the QR code, entering your contact data so we can get a hold of you, and you will be entered into the sweepstakes, giving lucky patrons the chance to win tickets to any destination in our Eastern Caribbean network.
Meanwhile, Antoine Liverpool, marketing manager at Fine Foods Inc., stated that the company was happy to partner with Discover Dominica once they learned that Vibes Cartel has been booked for the festival.
At Fine Foods Inc., we have always believed that culture is at the heart of community, and community is at the heart of who we are. Over the years, we've proudly partnered with the Discover Dominica Authority in supporting these signature events and many others, and this year is no different. When we heard the announcement that Vibes Cartel would be this year's headline act, we knew we couldn't stay on the sidelines. As the biggest distributor for the biggest brands in Dominica, and of course the exclusive distributor of Straight Vibes rum, Vibes Cartel own rum, it was only a natural that we came on board to make this festive year even more vibes-filled. To add to the excitement, we've launched 2 promotions for our valued customers and festival fans. The Straight Vibes winter season ticket promotion. Customers who purchase any of our Straight Vibes rums, that is Ramping Shop, Unstoppable, Fever, or Electric, will get a chance to win season tickets to the World Creole Music Festival. We've also launched our What's Your Vibe social media challenge. Fans can participate by submitting a photo of themselves showing off their vibes with any Straight Vibes rum on the Fine Foods Beverages Facebook page, and they can win tickets to night 2 to see the man himself, Vibes Cartel, live on stage. As we gear up for another incredible season of rhythm, flavor, and national pride, Fine Foods Inc. is honored to once again support the Discover Dominica Authority in celebrating our culture. We want to encourage everyone to come out and support, enjoy the great entertainment, drink responsibly, and of course, have a good time with Fine Foods Inc. brand.
The West Indies Baptist Fellowship Conference, WIBF, a ministry of independent Baptist churches across the Caribbean, met in Dominica at the Truth and Grace Church for Day 3 sessions. The WIBF conference came aboard the Grand Princess, which docked at the Woodbridge Bay port this morning. The main conference speaker is American pastor Pierre Cannins, while at sessions on the island, participants were able to fellowship with believers and meet with local pastors. Previous stops were made in Tortola and St. Kitts. Let's hear from the chairman of WIBF conference.
Pastor Webster, the chairman of the West Indies Baptist Fellowship Conference. We are here for our 64th conference. We have decided to do it a little bit different this time. We decided that we wanted not only have a conference on one island, but have it on several islands. So we got on board of a cruise ship, and the cruise ship took us from Puerto Rico to Tortola. We stopped there. We had sessions all day long. Then that night we left from Tortola and went to St. Kitts. We went into the church in St. Kitts and we had sessions there. And then last night we left from St. Kitts and came to Dominica, and Dominica took us in with open arms. And we had the sessions here for the day. We are advertising the West Indies Baptist Fellowship Conference, which has been going on for 64 years, and we want to bring our people from Dominica back again. The last time the conference was in Dominica was in 1979. That's 46 years ago, so we decided to come back to Dominica today.
We'll also hear from some participants.
Good morning. We are here on a cruise with the West Indies Baptist Fellowship Conference. And with me we have Ms. Douglas, and we are happy to say good morning, Dominica. Good morning, wonderful people. And we pray that you have a blessed. Usually the conference is held on any particular different Caribbean island or sometimes in the States. But this year the board of directors decided to take a cruise and surf the seas with the Lord.
Also making local news this evening, the Dominica Bar Association shared key concerns on night court implementation, such as lack of consultation, no feasibility study, legal and constitutional risks, and also current court capacity issues. Let's hear from the president of the Dominica Bar Association, Noelise Knight Didier.
In addition, and of significant importance, is that the association is greatly concerned about the absence of meaningful consultation with the bar, with affected court users, with the court staff, and with the general public prior to implementation of night court. Such consultation is absolutely critical to ensure that measures designed to strengthen the justice system are workable, fair, and sustainable, and would not result instead in persons being a casualty of the system. Upon an inquiry by the bar to the ministry as to whether a feasibility study was carried out on the night court project, a clear answer was not returned. Consultation, we are saying, is absolutely necessary in a democratic society. The above concerns raise possible constitutional and administrative challenges to the implementation of the night court. Importantly, it is noted that the Magistrates' Court is not operating at its full capacity presently during the daytime hours. That is to say, there is not a full complement of magistrates on staff, and all available courtrooms are not being used during the day. So essentially, there is no overflow for a night court. Why move into the night when the daytime is not being fully used? The association emphasizes that several alternatives exist which could achieve the ministry's goals without imposing such burdens. And these alternatives include recruitment of additional magistrates, which we understand is in the pipeline but has not yet been effective, so that the court then is operating at its full capacity during daylight hours. Also, we could look at staggered day sittings to make better use of the court time and strengthen case management practices.
And as a part of the SMA Alumni Reunion 2025, members of the class of 74 and 75 made 3 donations to the alma mater. The first was a donation of sporting equipment to the football team. The second, a cash donation of $2,500 US by Eric Douglas towards the Elwin Jolly Science Lab, and US $2,000 by Gerald Birmingham towards the SMA Infrastructural and Development Fund to refurbish the roof of the Bro Egbert Germain wing. SMA alumnus Joseph Geist said that SMA has been known for both academic and sports over the years, and that being equipped ensures that the athletes perform their best.
Today our class is making a commitment to sports, to SMA sports, particularly the soccer team. This is not a one-time gesture, it's the beginning of a tradition of giving back, ensuring that future SMA students have the resources and encouragement to excel both on and off the field. So our contribution today includes sports gear donated by SMA alumni, uniforms donated by Trevor Bertrand here and Kendrick Chapier, football boots, generously donated by Adidas and Optic Shop, and soccer balls donated by Peter Eugene and myself. You know, just like a carpenter, who needs the right tools to build the best looking house, an athlete needs the right gear to express his full talent. When you look good, you feel confident, and when you feel confident, you perform at your best. So it's really important. So it's my pleasure and my great pride to present the donation on behalf of the class of 74-75. May this gear remind you, every time you step on the field, you're not just playing for yourself. You're not just playing for yourself. You are carrying a history, the pride and legacy of the smartest men alive.
Gratitude was expressed by the captain of the under-17 football team and coach Dunstan Maggie Peters.
We look forward to, going out there and doing our best. And I know James will make the school proud and make you guys proud. Give thanks.
And now for regional news. St. Lucia is geared to improve road networks on the island. 2 major international loan agreements have been signed to upgrade the Castries Grosile Highway. The government has secured $20 million US from the OPEC fund to expand the Monchi to Grosile junction into a dual carriageway with roundabouts and pedestrian bridges. An additional $13 million US from the Kuwait fund will fund upgrades from Chalk Bridge to Marisol junction, including road widening, drainage, and new roundabout to improve climate resilience. The upgrades aim to ease traffic, improve safety, and support economic growth along the island's busiest corridor. Both agreements were signed in Washington, D.C. by the Director of Finance on behalf of the Minister of Finance. The Pan American Health Organization has honored Grenada, Trinidad and Tobago, and the British Virgin Islands for outstanding immunization efforts at its 39th Caribbean Immunization Managers Meeting. Grenada was recognized for Best Surveillance. The BVI received the Henry Smith Award, and Trinidad and Tobago took home the Beryl Irons Award for Excellence. Powell praised regional progress and urged continued vigilance amid global measles and polio concerns. The 2-day meeting reviewed success, challenges, and plans to expand vaccine programs in 2026. And that's a wrap for regional news this evening. International and sports segment is coming up next after this break.
Dominica, get ready for Bois Dominique 2025, October 18th at Le Village Beach Club in Kingfield from 3 p.m. Bois Dominique brings the heat with unstoppable DJ Shelly from the Signal Band, TK International, and more all night long. Enjoy mouth-watering local cuisine, rum specials, and a festive atmosphere. So come out, bring your friends, and experience the vibes, music, culture, and flavors of Bois Dominique 2025. 5. Tickets $100 advance and $120 at the gate. Sponsored by Belfast Estate, Escape Bar and Grill, Tony Sponge, E-Tag, Civil Studio, Makushri Rum, Oliver Joseph, Regional Contractors Inc., AC Shillingford and Company Limited, Speedy Recovery, Robinson's Heavy Equipment Services, and Advanced Holistic Wellness Clinic Limited.
And now for international news. Venezuelan opposition leader Machado calls for U.S. support against Maduro. Venezuelan opposition leader and Nobel Peace Prize winner Maria Corina Machado is urging stronger U.S. support against what she calls President Nicolas Maduro's criminal regime. In a CNN interview, Machado backed recent U.S. strikes on drug trafficking vessels and accused Maduro of running a narco-terrorist network supported by Russia, China, Cuba, and Iran. While not calling for U.S. military action, she urged firm international steps to stop illicit trafficking. She also said Donald Trump absolutely deserves a Nobel Peace Prize. And emotional scenes unfolded at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport in Nairobi today as thousands gathered to receive the body of former Kenyan Prime Minister Raila Odinga. The longtime opposition leader and iconic statesman passed away earlier this week, sparking nationwide mourning and tributes from across the political spectrum. Supporters, family members, and dignitaries filled the airport grounds, many waving flags, singing liberation songs, and holding portraits of their late leader as his body arrived on a specially chartered flight. Odinga, widely seen as a champion of democracy in Kenya, will be laid to rest in a state funeral later this week. Authorities say plans are underway for a national day of mourning and memorial services across the country. And that's all for international news this evening. Stay tuned for the sports segment after this short message.
Look here, it's not just a game, it's our game. Dominica's very own jackpot, Match 5.
And welcome to the sports segment. The Dominica Football Association has officially kicked off its National Academy program under the FIFA's Talent Development Scheme. The launch began with a vibrant talent ID festival on Saturday, October 11th at the DFA Technical Center in Stock Farm. Over 100 boys and girls ages 10 to 15 took to the field to showcase their talent and passion for the game. This event marks the start of a structured national effort to identify and develop the island's next generation of football stars. And the Dominica Amateur Basketball Association Division 1 playoffs tipped off with two thrilling semi-final matchups on Tuesday night. In the first game of the evening, the Pebush Eagles soared past the Detroit Blazers with a commanding 83-70 victory. Leading the charge for the Eagles was Shama Felicity with 20 points, backed by strong performances from Dave Alexis with 18 points and Keelan Paul, who added 16. The Blazers were led by Donnie Robinson and Sergi Joseph, both scoring 14 points, while Patrick John Baptiste and Lester Langley chipped in with 11 and 10 respectively. Then in Game 2, the Happy 767 Dominators edged out the BAA Sharks in a tightly contested battle, finishing 76-71. Arundel Deboer led the Dominators with 19 points with key support from Renee Williams and Kamal Hamilton, who combined for 32. The Sharks put up a strong fight with Jamal Peltier scoring a game-high 21 points, while Christian Scotland and Jaden Scotland and Tyler Rudette each contributed double figures. Two matches is scheduled for this evening: Happy 767 SC Dominators versus BAA Sharks at 7 p.m. Also, Pebush Super Eagles versus Detroit Blazers at 9 p.m. This Saturday marks a major highlight. The the start of the Female League at 6 p.m., followed by 2 more playoff matchups later that night. If necessary, tiebreaker games will also be played. Stay tuned for more scores and updates throughout the week. And that's all for the sports report this evening. Stay tuned for the weather report from the Dominica Meteorological Service after this short break.
People come well just for the cultural gala, yes. Time to show our cultural heritage as we face one another era of culture, yes. We could demonstrate our bouillon taste. Dress up in our play, dress up in our cassette, telling Kotokoitori. People say, oh gosh, who are we? When we say Tintin Basek, that means we give full respect to our cultural heritage, regardless of color, creed, or age. Ha! Boy. Hey, night. Epa. Look at Batabula to Boma. Look at Wule Tabula to Boma. Bakite music la champagne. Look at Batabula to Boma.
And this brings us to the end of tonight's news broadcast for the 16th of October 2025. I'm your presenter, Rick Francis, and on behalf of the entire newscast, we say thank you for viewing. This has been EmoNews, every moment online. Good night.